All right, you're welcome back from that break. If you just joined us, the program is still Weekend Diary on NTA Channel 5 at Do Ekiti. Our next set of guests on this program this morning are members of Bayo Arowolaju Foundation. They are here this morning to tell us what we need to know concerning this foundation, all the good works they've been doing all those years, and how it all began. On my left hand side is Mr. Daramola Babatunde Wole. He's the Director for Youth Advancement and Encouragement. He's also a commissioned officer of the Federal Road Safety Corps. You're welcome to the program, sir.
Thanks for having me, madam.
All right, sir. I also have Engineer Kehinde Olusoyi. He's the Director for Education Programs, and he's also a lecturer at the Federal University, Oye Ekiti. You are welcome to the program, sir.
It's my pleasure.
All right, sir. It's my pleasure to have you both on Weekend Diary on NTA Channel 5 at Do Ekiti. This is what we do every Saturday morning between the hours of 10 and 11. We are pleased to have you both, sir.
Thank you.
Okay, we're going to be starting this way. We already know the name of the foundation, which is abbreviated BAF. Okay, tell us more. Who is BAF and how did it all came to be?
Well, BAF, which is the acronym for Bayo Arowolaju Foundation,
Yes, sir.
is a US-based and Nigerian-based non-governmental organization.
All right.
It is non-profit and non-partisan. It came into fruition about 5 years ago, and it is licensed under US 501c3 non-profit making organization, and it is aimed at promoting excellence for youth advocacy and giving succor to the less privileged, trying to solve problems of homelessness and hunger, which is prevalent across the globe. So, but after the huge success recorded in the U.S., the founder, Dr. Bayo Arowolaju Jr., being a citizen of Nigeria from Ekiti, thought it wise that after receiving serious yearnings from people to domesticate what he is doing over there, thought it wise to start this foundation in Nigeria. And so the foundation was also registered in Nigeria about 3 years ago. And it has been growing in leaps and bounds.
All right. Okay. Before we go further, the man Bayo Arowolaju, who is he?
Bayo.
Do you know him?
Yes.
All right. Can you tell us who he is?
Okay. Bayo Arowolaju, himself, Bayo Arowolaju Jr. is a young man. He's a PhD holder. He's resident in the U.S. He's from Ekiti. And the young man has the heart of God that there should be a kind of leverage for the indigents, that people should not be basking in poverty continuously, that poverty should be a thing that could be written off with the passage of time if all hands are on deck. That is why he came in as a young man, not that he has the money like that, but because of that heart of God, that the little he has, he should be able to provide succor in his own little way to the society. And that is what the young man had come to do by birthing the organization called Bayo Arowolaju Foundation.
All right. Okay. What are the value propositions of this foundation, the Bayo Arowolaju Foundation? Where are the core areas where you intend to focus on? You know, we have a lot of areas: education, is it employment, empowerment? Where are the areas,
Yes.
your core areas that you intend to leverage on and provide succor for people?
Yes, the core areas include, but not limited to, education,
All right. Okay, you have a kind of scholarship scheme for people
Yes, we have scholarship schemes for people.
existing already, or you intend to?
Existing.
Alright.
This foundation has been operating in Nigeria in the last 3 years.
Wow.
You understand? We have organized quiz competitions among schools and communities, you know, in our pilot area, which is Ekiti East local government as at now.
Okay.
Even though it's a national body.
Foundation.
Yes,
Yeah.
so we hope with
time you extend to other
yes,
areas.
to other areas.
Yeah.
So we have organized quiz competitions. This is the third
What
that we're
happens
organizing
if
now.
someone wins the competition? Is that the criteria for a kind of picking who to sponsor or who to give scholarship to?
Yes.
Okay.
The prizes attached to the competition include empowering students with up-to-date or state-of-the-art technology, especially smart technology, you know, laptops, cell phones, so that they can be abreast of information and be able to compete favorably with their peers across the globe. And not only that, the foundation is also giving scholarships in terms of sponsoring of certificate examinations like JAM and NECO, etc.
All right.
Yes.
Okay.
But that is just one aspect of
what you intend to do or what you are doing. Okay.
Yes. The foundation, you know, the education program cut across all levels of education at primary, secondary and tertiary.
Yeah.
At primary, we are into intervention services, you know, by providing educational materials to schools, you know, such as writing materials.
Okay, people are listening to us.
Yes.
Okay, in what schools have you been able to do this intervention program by providing writing materials? We're all in Ekiti. Can you mention the schools you've been able to visit?
Oh, definitely. We have Wesley Primary School.
Okay.
Yes, in
Where?
Omo, Ekiti.
All right.
Yes, we have also reached out to Mostina College at Elisha, Ekiti.
Okay.
We have reached out to Methodist School, though that one is primary, is secondary.
This year, or within the 3 years you've been in existence?
It's a continuous thing.
Okay. Do you do it yearly? Do you do it weekly, monthly, quarterly, or as the need arises?
We have some programs that we do annually, like the competitions that we mentioned, and these interventions that we are saying is maybe as the needs arise, you know, and subject to availability of funds to prosecute these programs.
Okay. Yeah. All right. I want to also ask the buyer, Arowolaju. All of these things you do, I know they cost money. Do you have a kind of partners, or he does all of it solely by himself?
As at now, the founder, who is the buyer Arowolaju himself, has been carrying the 90% of the funding.
Wow.
Only the 10% is being aided by friends, families, and associates who share this goal.
Okay.
And we are praying and hoping that as the foundation grows or improves in bounds and in leaps and bounds, we'll have more people that will collaborate to engender a better program in the organization.
All right. Okay. I want you to elaborate on the aims and objectives of this foundation. You know, they said abuse is inevitable when the aim of a thing is not known. What do you intend to achieve at the end of all of this?
What we tend to achieve at the end of this, with the passage of time as it progresses, is to improve lives, to bring hope, to bring succor, to bring smiles to the the mind of the people. Actually, those people who have over the years say they are not likely to make it. Though there are so many persons in the society today who have lost hope. It is to restore the hope, to bring them back home that there is still God. And when you have God, you can always have people that will come to aid. And this is what biology as one of the angels of the time to bring hope and to improve life of the people. And the objective, we said something about the objective.
Yes, the aims and the objectives.
We think we should improve education. I think in every society, education should be something that should be given a priority. And we've been, like my director of on educational matters have said, we've been, over the years, we've been giving educational materials to schools, like Mostina, like he said, God-Bear testing Omoke Ekiti, Beulah Model Academy. Then those we organize competitions. We have some activities that yearly. We have some we do during the course of the year, like symposium, lectures, career talks, to put the mind of the growing of the students straight, that these are areas where you can dabble into. Like some people are technically oriented.
Yeah.
When you observe, when you identify that kind of talent, you'll be able to structure them or pilot them to an area where they can make a better life. Then we have area of agriculture through mechanization, but we have not been capacitated to go into that area. Then we have area of healthcare, giving what's it called, organizing medical mission, healthcare delivery that is safe and ideal for our society. So then we have that area of what's it called? We have the area of
you can come in.
Okay.
You have anything to add to that?
Yes.
Sorry, sir.
Okay.
The area of youth advancement and encouragement. That is the area of sport.
Okay.
In the last 2-3 years, we initiated sporting activities in that Ekiti government as a piloting community for now, because of the resources in human and funding. So we see that how do we kill? This is Paul. This is Apollo. The major things we have in our communities today is that this is that. This is for this is for this. How do we kill this? Now we just think of, let's unite this youth with sports. So like last year, we organized the first edition, the maiden edition of Bayo Foundation sport, football, that cut across all the towns in Ekiti local government, which this is Daile, Isimbode, Omo, Kota Ekiti, Omoke Ekiti, Elasha Ekiti, and that is that area we call them Kamefa. That Elasha is called a Kamefa. All of them brought together. Now, and it was done under strong competitive environment. That Omoke came first. Omo came third, and one other town like that came third. Omo came second, one other town came third. And from this, we were able to give them trophy, financial reward for first, second time, give them first, second, third place, and we gave them medals. We gave all the teams, like 20, 60. We structure each team from each town to be 20. So we gave them medals. We gave the best goal scorer, the best coach. We gave all the coaches. We gave them what's it called? What's it called? This sporting wear.
Yes, tracksuit.
Tracksuit. All the three things were given.
Complete kit.
Complete kit.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. For the team.
Yes.
All right. Okay. Who in the society is your target? Are you targeting only the pupils? I mean, students and pupils. Then the youths. Do you have plans for the elderly? They are also part of of the society where we live in?
Yes, our target is actually
Everybody.
the public, the general public.
Okay.
You know, we have, that's why we said we have programs for each category of people.
Okay.
You know, the youth, the children, the elderly.
Okay, I've
the
heard of
homeless.
the children, I've heard of the youth.
Yeah.
What programs do you have for the elderly?
Yes, charitable services.
Okay,
You've
started already, or you intend to?
No, we have been doing that in the course of time.
Okay,
But
can you
we
kind
hope
of
to-
elaborate
we
what
hope to
and
inject
what
more
you
funds.
do?
Yes, we hope to inject
What do
more.
you do for the elderly in your foundation?
Okay, we recognize the needs of the people,
All right.
especially food challenges.
All right.
You know, we know that some people cannot
No
afford
longer go
3
to the
square meals.
farm, no longer because
Yes,
of
yes,
age.
maybe the age
Yeah.
or ill health.
Okay.
So such people will come to their aid. We provide essential needs for them, you know, by giving them food, some stipend, you know, to keep body and soul together. These are the things that we do.
Right.
Then we also engage in health intervention schemes,
Okay.
like
You
my
said
partner
already.
said earlier. So these are the things we have for the elderly. We have a team of partners, you know, who are into the medical services, medical doctors, nurses, you know, that come to organize health missions,
All right.
you know, to provide.
All right.
In that area, ma'am, we also provide support for the homeless
All right.
in the area of giving small aid to rent accommodation.
Okay. I want to ask this. How do you select people who benefit from all of those things you do? You know, the world we live in, some persons who might not need what you do will just for the sake of collecting it and come and deprive others from who really need it from getting it. How do you make sure that all of these things you do really get to people who need them?
Yes, like I said, we have agents, we have volunteers, and ambassadors from each community that live amongst these people, and they know their needs, and through them we get feedback, you know, and we also document whatever.
Okay, before taking action.
Yes.
All right. I know there might be challenges. What are the challenges facing the foundation? I already heard of fund and limited manpower. What other things do you see as challenges in this foundation, and how do you intend to tackle them? Are you asking our viewers who might be interested in what you do to come and join? How does anybody join? How do you even select your members? How do I become a volunteer if I wish to?
You know that there is a usual saying that money is a bicycle for evangelism. Yes. Ordinarily, the major challenge we have is finance. But we can get this finance from donor agencies, partners, and people who share the same vision with the foundation.
Yeah.
You know. So apart from that, yes, people can also support us with their services. It may not only be finance, but also their services, like those in the education sector, those in medical services and all that. Yes, well,
okay. Do you have a physical office in Ekiti State? If anybody who is listening wishes to render services, like maybe a medical practitioner listening to us right now, wants to a kind of lend his or her hands to what you do, where would the person go to be able to contact you people?
Well, as at now, we still operate at what I can say a kind of parlor arrangement.
All right.
You understand? But what that means is that we don't have a secretariat yet.
Okay.
But we have contacts.
Okay.
You
can give
yes,
your
we can roll out our contacts.
All right.
So that anybody who is interested, yes, can also.
All right. We are listening. Lastly.
Okay. We have the Bio Arology Foundation website.
Okay.
Yes.
What's the website?
www.baffoundation.org.
Yes. We also have info at baffoundation.org. That's
right.
another. Then
Phone number.
yes, the phone numbers. We will release our phone numbers.
Okay.
Mine,
We're listening. Quickly, we're running out of time.
Okay, mine is 080 60 75 6586.
All right.
Mine is 080 35 31 991.
All right. Okay. This is the much we'll be taking on this segment of the program. We want to sincerely thank you, Mr. Daramola Babatunde Wole. Thank you for coming on Weekend Diary. We appreciate your coming. All right, Engineer Kehinde Lusui, we appreciate you for coming. Thank you very much. All right, we're going to take a very short break. When we return, Weekend Diary continues. Please don't touch the dial. We'll be right back.